Blackstone Audio presents Kingdom of Silence by Lee Wood. Author's note. While many of the places in this novel are genuine, with the exception of well-known historical and political figures, all characters are imaginary, and any resemblance to real persons, living or dead, is coincidental and unintended. All events portrayed in this work, historical or current, are a product of the author's imagination and are completely, totally, and absolutely fictitious. Well, except for those bits that aren't. This book contains the following dedication. For Simon Street. I just write words. You live them. This is the silence of disbelief. The next silence is the worst silence. This is the silence of the steaming kitchen at 3 a.m., when half the cattle lie stiff in the yard and half are still waiting. This is a silence with no name. Excerpt from An Ill Wind, a poem by Katrina Porteous, commissioned by BBC Radio 3 and first published in Fields of Fire. Prologue. February. On a chilly, wet Monday morning in February 2001, a young vet in Essex named Craig Kirby made a discovery which would trigger a chain of events that would devastate the entire country. He had been routinely examining animals being unloaded from livestock lorries into the Cheels Meat Company when he noticed 3 groups of lame pigs being herded into the abattoir for slaughter. He lifted their hocks to check, and on one pig after another found large weeping blisters lacerating the pads of their feet. These pigs had been in agony for quite some time, a wonder they could walk at all. He'd never seen anything quite like it before, at least not outside of a textbook. But although he hadn't even been born during the only outbreak in Britain in 1968, he knew with a sinking heart that he was looking at the classic symptoms of foot-and-mouth disease. He immediately brought the abattoir to a standstill and conferred with a visiting veterinary officer from the Ministry of Agriculture, Fisheries and Food, who came to the same diagnosis. They sent the tissue samples taken from the 28 ailing pigs off to the Pirbright lab for express testing. Less than 24 hours later, MAFF's Chief Veterinary Officer, Jim Scudamore, officially corroborated the young vet's suspicions. This was FMD.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?